I got you. Let it ride real quick. Look. City eyes. It's time to Bogart. My God, a real nigga. Cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure. Got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard. Tell them it's all true. Be cautious. That foundation voltage to fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game. I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche. Way above average. Revenge taste sweet. Told him make me an apple-tree. Left us in the valley full of bones. This where hope found. Child become a man. Dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evans to a mall quad. Telling me how them crackers turned his childhood to a ghost town. Poke a stop, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, so tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen profits under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo. Spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Waldo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone never since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
The white man is a demon, and I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. They beat us till we The police just shot him for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They asked for license and registration.
For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking. The moment they are called, their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead within the first 48 hours.
I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. You will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my daughters safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Sitting in that room, hear the interrogator's voice. They asking why I do it, I tell them I had no choice. Couldn't take a threat or a risk to my family, so throw the book at me, I take them charges happily. Ain't no need for no polygraphs or forensics. I put that fucker in a body bag, I'll admit it. Fuck a sentence or the jury that will convict me. They don't understand, it's my family, they represent me. So for them, I risk my freedom, roll the dice. I ain't got much more for you crackers, go ahead and give me life. You don't know what it's like for the people that you love. They ain't there to give salutes, they ain't there to give you hugs. The same that done pulled me from the dirt and from the mud, it's gone because of who? Y'all rather shed your blood. My brother's kids like my other kids. If you touch them, fuck around, get another bid, plus 10. Put me in the Supermax, I get super jack, working out every day, canteen super stack, cool with that. Long as it mean my daughter's safe, my brother's winning, that's a chance I take. Still my fate. I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. I got wives that done gave they all to stand beside me. Kids that can't see me fall, look at me proudly. Respected by men with honor up on their names. You harm one of them, I promise that you'll see pain. I'm one West train, made an oath to uphold it. Stood with my back against the wall, never folded. Grew up in the city where the love ain't brotherly. I ain't had too many friends, I ain't need the company. I'm my father's son, so I'm cool, just don't fuck with me. I say that you my homie, you're my brother, then you stuck with me. Never turn my back on mine, it's to the dirt. You cross them across that line, I end you first. But only make it worse, is loyalty hard to find. Never think cause you out of sight, you out of mind. And I don't mind dying now, cause reincarnation got me coming back. Same scars in my heart aching. Be parlaying with killers from all places. Every last one of them for me a broad day shit. So what you think, I won't do it for them? Once they let me out the cell, shit, I do it again. It's for the family. I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my people safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48.
Bust their head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. Got my... We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one West for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West sleeve stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing, click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up, all cause my delivery. I be on that prime shit, take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle, I got new aim. Fresh kick, spit with the blick, not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7, that's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big bursts of thunder in my hands like I'm raiding. Shitty Mortal Kombat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. It's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, outside, and we outside. Outside, outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, outside, yeah, we outside. There's one west on them corners and we outside. We outside, outside with it.
All right, Shalom Israel. This is Isupk, Chicago, Wednesday night scripture breakdown class. And it's saying you already know how it go over here. So first off, we're gonna make sure if anyone has any questions online, feel free to type them in so we can get them answered. We'll start off with people in the room since y'all here, and after that, once they have no more questions online or in the room, we'll jump into an individual topic for the rest of the night. So questions in the room? Car.
Like, so if I could, so like I was asking you earlier, as far as like a scripture that we can pull that's simple enough for a Christian to understand simply, like I was wondering, like if it's a scripture that can be like very simple for Christians when we let people know that the Bible is only for Blacks, Hispanic, and North American Indians, because they seem to think that when you tell them that, it should be a specific scripture that actually says that.
Right. You understand? So it's because anyone to hear this question is there a simple question scripture to break down that Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians are the children of Israel? There's plenty of simple scriptures, you understand? Yeah, but the thing about this is with Christians, they're simpler than the scriptures. You understand? This like the scriptures are ABC 1, 2, 3 if you have some type of educational background on literature,
right,
and how to read. You understand? So unfortunately, Christians don't know how to read. They're idiots.
Right.
You understand? They take everything for face value, and if it doesn't say 2 + 2 = 4, they will never get the end. They'll never understand that. You understand? Like you can put a 2 next to another 2, an equal sign, and a 4. They're gonna have trouble with that plus sign, filling in the blank. You understand? It's just how Black people are. It's just how it is. You understand? Especially Christians. Christians are probably most education people, period. Right. So obviously you want to go to Jeremiah 14:2. That's like this is color scriptures. You understand? Because color is relevant. You understand? Only to the people around the world, because that's just the labels we've been given. Black people this, brown people this, yellow people this, white people this. They're just colors. For some reason we can't understand that the color is a nationality, but at least we're going to help people of color learn the nationality today. All right, so let's get Jeremiah 14:2.
Okay.
This really should be the only one they need, but at the end of the day, some people aren't as smart as a box of rocks they were born with.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Judah mourneth.
Say what?
Judah mourneth.
Judah mourneth. So what's Judah? Why is it saying Judah? Yep. Who's Judah?
So it's saying Judah because Judah is the so-called black people. Like Judah, that's our original nationality. That's the description in the Bible for us. But in America, we know as African American.
Right. You understand? So majority, for people that do not know, majority of the so-called African Americans that were brought over here during the transatlantic slave trade and were in slavery, chains and bondage and being destroyed by the so-called white man, which would be the oppressor. You understand? These people are predominantly, I'm going to say predominantly because all of us were in slavery in the Americas, but predominantly the so-called African Americans in the U.S. are today come from the tribe of Judah. Judah is one of the tribes of the nation of Israel, and there's 12 of them, right? So it's talking about just one of those specific tribes, which would be the so-called African Americans of today, or the Negroes, or half of us sitting in this room.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. And the gates thereof language.
You understand? And the gates thereof language is talking about our leaderships. Our leadership, the teachers of now, which would be your Christian pastors, your deacons, your ministers.
Right.
You understand? Your Farrakhans, your T.D. Jakes, your Jesse Jacksons. You understand? All these other predominant leaders in America. These would be the gates.
Right.
Why do you have a gate? To keep away danger. You understand? Same way you have a fence. Well, majority of people should have a fence wrapped around their crib. Why? So you don't have no strangers break into the house, or you don't have a loose dog run up on your kids when they're playing in the backyard. You understand? The gate's there to protect the household, right? And that's what black leaders are supposed to be for. The leaders, the people that you see on TV 24/7, your entertainers, you understand, your politicians, the Democrat side, Republican side of at least black ones in these seats of power.
Right.
They're supposed to be the ones protecting the hood, protecting the blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians from a pending danger, which would be like the police force, a pending danger to our people. You understand? Drugs. They should be the force to keep drugs out of our communities. You understand? Illegal guns. You understand? All these different types of things. That's what the leadership is there for.
Right.
You know, to help to end homelessness. Things like that. That's what the gates are for. Or that's what these so-called leaders are for. To be protectors and gates. But unfortunately, they languish.
Right.
Languish means what? Anyone? Raj?
Sliders are mean language like lax.
Yeah, language. I mean, it sucks. It's lax. Like they're not there. They're just there for show.
Right.
You understand? It's like having a fence. Like, you know how traffic cones. When you're driving on the E-way, you have those big, thick traffic cones that, you know, if you hit, it's gonna dent up your whip.
Right.
But then they have those other types of traffic cones that are flimsy and kind of just there for show.
Right.
That's what your black leaders are. They're just there for show. They're flimsy. You could just drive your car right over there and no damage will happen to it.
Right.
It's called a languishing barrier. A gate, meaning something that keeps one side from the other side, but it's languish. So really, if you want to cross the line, you can cross the line. But you have those big, thick ones. You know, if you hit that, you're going to lose your front fender.
Right.
You understand? That gate doesn't languish, but those wimpy ones do. Your black leaders of 2024 in America, they're the wimpy ones.
Right.
The men that are commanding Janahana, they're the hefty ones.
That's right.
You understand? Keep going.
Come. They are black unto the ground.
They're what?
Black
What?
unto the ground.
What is that B word? Spell that, please.
Black. BLACK.
You understand? They are black. You understand that? Well, you know, I'm a derivatory shade of black. You understand? I wish I was a little darker. You understand? But I just wasn't that.
Right.
Go ahead.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
One more time, long before that, for the end of it.
They are black unto the ground.
And so they are black unto the ground. Why would it say unto the ground? Right.
Because you you dig up the soil, all the different different types of the soil on the ground, and now we different shades of
right. You know what I'm saying? You go look outside, or like I know when I was a kid, at least I used to play in the dirt. Nowadays, kids don't even like to walk on the dirt. They got iPads and cement and paved driveways. I had dirt driveways. That's where I grew up. So in my backyard, I just dig holes for fun. That's if I can dig a hole in China. That's how I thought as a kid. Right. See how far I can get this hole. But while you go ahead.
Because funny that you mentioned that. I used to shoot marbles in the dirt, make a hole in the dirt and everything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, like when we grew up, we didn't have what these kids have. Right. We had to find our fun. Our fun was outside, jumping and swinging on trees and throwing rocks at houses and digging holes. That's crazy that was fun, but it was fun. And when you dig in a hole, it's all dirt at the end of the day, but there's different shades of that dirt. Right. The farther you get down, usually the darker the dirt get. And that's why it's saying black unto the ground, because you start digging up, you're going to see different shades of black or different shades of brown, but it's all still dirt.
Right.
Right. And that's how Israel is. We are all black, especially Judah. We're all black, but we're all going to have different shades. You understand? Two black parents can have a dark skin baby, and then they can have a super light skin transparent baby. You understand? Or you have two dark people, and then they have an albino. You understand? We come in all different types of colors. This should be an easy concept for people, because it's like, come on. If everyone wants to say we come from Adam and Eve in their own philosophy and belief, if we all came from Adam and Eve, well, then is it so strange that they're different colors? Yeah, right. For my point. So now, if you drop this, now what would be the next scripture?
Like it, sir. Acts 13:1.
Acts 13:1. So when you read the Bible, you'll tend to see that it's always talking about how the prophets and the people are the same. I mean, the prophets of the Bible are the same nationality as the people, or as in the Israelites. You understand? In the Bible, to be a prophet, you had to be an Israelite.
Right.
Yes, throughout the entire thing, the Lord's talking to the nation of Israel here, there, this way, that way, all through the prophets through the Bible. Right. So now we're at Acts 13:1. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Salakia. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers.
Say what?
Certain prophets and teachers.
They were now in the church at Antioch. So for it to be a church entirely, what is a church? Let's just break this down before these Christians start thinking it's just a place where we can all praise the statues. What's a church? Carter.
So like, sir, a church is like, it's the school where we learn the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yes. And what else? What else is a church? Like, do we have to have a physical building to have a church?
So the church is also an Israelite. Like, the church is in you, like your body. Like, how can I put it?
You're on the cusp.
Like, the church is like, it's your temple, your body, your temple.
Right. Raj.
So I was gonna say, like a group of people.
It's the congregation. You understand? Like, we can have, if let's say this building burned down tomorrow, as long as we come together, let's say at the barracks or at a brother's crib and have a class and do a class. We have a class outside. Look how many pastors we have outside. You understand? Does that mean the church is it's in a building? No. The church is when we come together as a nation and show praise and whatnot to the Lord.
Come
You
on,
feel my point? Which you weren't. That's why I said you weren't wrong. You just didn't bring it home.
come.
Right. So go ahead.
Come. As Barnabas and Simeon,
Mm-hmm.
that was called Niger.
They were what?
Called Niger.
What?
Niger.
Spell the word.
Niger.
You understand? These prophets at church or at class or whatever, Barnabas and Simeon, which are the greatest part about it is our tribes. You understand? They were called pick it up.
That was called Niger.
They were called Niger. And now Niger is spelled Niger. You understand? It sounds very similar to a word that we were called and are still called in 2024 and throughout our time throughout slavery.
Right.
Which I'm not going to say it with the hard R or anything like that, but you should understand what I'm talking about. You understand? So these prophets, these individuals were called this word. Now, where does this word derive from? Anyone know besides the Ardon?
It gets the Latin word is that's a derivative of the color black.
Exactly. You understand? It comes from a Latin and Greek word, which means just black. It's just another word for a color. You understand? So really, that means these prophets that were in the church were called black. You understand? So every time we're in slavery or they're in slavery, we keep getting called that word. But really, they're just calling us black folk.
Right.
You understand? And to turn it into a derogatory term. Because to them, meaning the oppressors, it's bad to be black.
Right.
You should be ashamed to be black in the eyes of the oppressor. Because now what does that end up doing to you? Even if you don't know that's the definition of the word, but what does it do to you in the long run? Carter.
It's like I said, it makes you feel like you're not you're low. It gives you low self-esteem,
right?
If you look at the day way,
right? You understand? So basically, being called that word or even being called black, it makes you feel like you just nothing. You worthless. You understand? You start hating that you're black. That's why we have all these celebrities whitewashing and bleaching their bodies and trying to become fair white,
right?
Like Snow White. Now look how white Beyonce got. She used to be pretty dark. You understand? But with all this bleaching and all this, look at Michael Jackson. He literally changed bone structures. You understand? To look like this, or Lil' Kim, and all these famous rappers and all these people that are supposed to be protecting us and showing us a way to live. They hated being black so much that they have been erasing it, destroying their bodies just to not be it.
Right.
You understand? But the thing about it is you cannot erase your blackness.
Right.
You can't erase that you're black.
Right.
You might be able to cover up the outside of how you look, but no matter what, black isn't just a skin color. You understand? Being a Niger or whatever the case may be, that isn't just about the skin color. It's about your blood that runs through your veins. Right. So no matter how much they want to erase who they are, they can't.
Right.
That's why they're always going to be looked at as not part of society in the eyes of the oppressor. They're never going to be truly accepted. They can be given the false impression of acceptance. Why? Because they're following the agenda that the oppressor has set out to keep us where we're at now. Right. So we can drop that. Let's grab Jeremiah 12:9. So for Christians, like I said, they don't want to, because now based off of what I said earlier, because being black has become such a derogatory term, they can't see it or even fathom that they are the chosen people of God. You understand? Because everything associated with being black is bad. You understand? Like even some of the greatest things on earth, some of the greatest tech flavors in earth come from a black type of beginning, like vanilla. No one's saying that vanilla is naturally black. Right. You understand? I like vanilla coffee. You understand? I like the taste of vanilla ice cream too. Right. You understand? But all like these things that we enjoy really started off being black.
Right.
It's just the subtle changes make you realize like black is just bad. Right. Someone had to hand up. Go ahead.
No, so what you saying so heavy because when I was bringing up these type of scriptures, it was like she didn't want to make it like this book belonged to us. She wanted to be able to belong to everybody.
Right.
So it was like you said, like just knowing that this is ours, she couldn't accept it.
Mm-hmm.
She was more like, you gotta, where did you get that from? So, like you said, that was just so heavy. Just knowing that some is for black people, it makes black people, a lot of black people don't even want it.
Right.
Yes, they can include their oppressor.
Right. You understand? Because being in America, being as black folk, we've never had anything that was strictly ours.
Right.
You understand? Even in Black Wall Street, yeah, cool. We built it up. We had those 36 blocks of blackness, but was it in our own country at the time? Did we have the power over the country? No, we just had power over individual blocks or a section, right? So really, it wasn't even truly ours. You understand? We don't even get our own identity because we are a color. You understand? We don't own none of these things. Like even if you buy a house in America, what do you still got to pay? Property tax.
Right.
You're not allowed to own anything here. You have a car, cool, but guess what you still have to do? If I go to a lot, put 30 bands down off the lot, now I don't got to make a car note. What do I still have to do for that car besides gas? Go ahead.
Insurance.
You still got to pay insurance. You still got to pay for tags. You might even have to pay for parking because no matter what you do, you don't own nothing. Your TV, you got to pay for the electricity. Your phone, you got to pay for the service. Everything in America, you don't own.
Right.
So especially with black folk, you understand, especially with us, we go to the ghetto, you have a black business, guess what you got to still do? Pay taxes on it. No matter what you do, you don't truly own anything.
Right.
So for us to say that this book, the greatest book to ever walk the earth, is solely for us, nah, that's impossible, brother. That's impossible. You understand? Why, if everything else is shared, why is this book specifically for me?
Right.
Why would be the greatest thing we can fathom, which is the Most High? Why is that strictly? How is that strictly mine?
Right.
When you can't even own an animal, you gotta pay park fees for animals. You get my point? So it's like, if I can't have this small thing, how can I have the greatest thing that could ever be imagined?
Right.
To myself? It's just it's unfathomable. It's called being mind blown.
Right.
You understand? So, Marie, what you got?
Come on, God. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 12 and verse 9. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
As a what?
Speckled bird.
In the sense of my heritage, meaning what? Raj, go ahead.
My people.
My people. You understand? My lineage, my ancestors, my brothers, my sisters. They are unto me as a speckled bird. You understand? Meaning to me, when I see a crowd of black people, I see all these different colors, they still all mine.
Right.
You understand? That's all I'm saying. It doesn't matter what color you are on the outside. It's irrelevant. You understand? Because we all share the same forefathers.
Right.
We all share Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
That's what matters. This colorism is what separated us in the beginning, in the first place. With the oppressor making sure that the Hispanics were on this side, that the Native Indians were on this side, gave us language barriers, and put drugs and crime rates over here, and they put gangs over here, gangs over there. And now because of all this hatred that was built up for hundreds of years, but we were always been taught to love the oppressor, the only ones left to fight against are our own. You feel me? Because it's not like, I got you. It's not like when America was first founded and being built up through slavery that we had all these other races already living here.
Right.
You understand? It's not like the Chinese folk and the Arabs and the Africans and all these other races of people were already here in America. It was either us or the oppressor. So if we're taught and forced to love the oppressor, who and how can we give our anger? Who too can we give all this frustration to? Our own.
Right.
You understand? And that's called the psychological warfare. And that's just how conniving the devil is. You understand? Go ahead.
Well, it's so heavy about what you're bringing out, I don't want, because they still using the colorism tactic even to this day. What they do is they get, people with lighter skin, you know what I'm saying, more benefits, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
that they can take advantage of. Like, even if you look at our Haitian brothers and our Dominican brothers, a lot of the things that our Haitian brothers got to go through, they got to buy, you know what I'm saying, from the resources that's given, you know what I'm saying, freely to Dominican. Not to say that they like, just giving them a whole lot of stuff. They just give them opportunity because, the lighter skin.
You understand? Because like if they give the lighter skin, it's like the same thing like on a plantation. Like if you're gonna have, let's say we're an oppressor or we're oppressors or whatever the case may be, and we having an event or being hosted something, but we don't want to make our own people be the servers. You understand? So what you want to do is you want to get the more fair skinned slaves to be the ones in the suits and handing out the wine and yes, sir, can I take your order, sir? And at least you're still being an oppressor, but at least around you, it's a little bit more fair and tolerable to look at.
Right.
You understand? Rather than having a big black brother with big beard, dark skin, like you understand, you wouldn't feel comfortable. You couldn't feel comfortable in that scenario being an oppressor. You understand? Like think about being an oppressor and having a whole bunch of Captain Quads walking around. Like you could not feel safe or at ease. You understand? But at least with the false illusion of everyone looking more fair, it's less intimidating to the eye.
Right.
Perfect word. You understand? So that's the whole thing. The colorism thing to make it seem like, oh well, man, that's why sisters always say, and I like light skins. Why? Because they've been groomed to like fairer skin. It's even if they're not gonna get a oppressor, they're gonna get the next best thing, which to them, at least fair colorism wise, would be the light skinned brothers, the brothers that are transparent or basically yellow. You understand? So I'm in the game. I'm sorry, Jeremiah. You understand? I'm sorry. You understand? But that's just a conniving way that the devil works.
Right.
You understand? That's why I say he's cunning. Even he's cunning in all ways. Hunting doesn't mean you're just hunting for being unalived. You can destroy and kill someone's morale. You can kill somebody's spirit. You understand? You can kill their psyche. That's just how you got to think about that cunning hunter thing. It's not always just about being unalive physically. They can kill you inside.
Right.
That's why you have the phrase, man. Have you ever felt dead inside?
Right. That's
the point. You understand? But keep going. Yeah, go ahead.
Carl Collins, book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, verse 9. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
Mm-hmm.
The birds round about are against you.
Right.
Come, yea, assemble all the beasts of the field. Come to devour.
You understand? And all the beasts of the field, they do what?
Come. Assemble all the beasts of the field. Come to devour.
You understand? And all the beasts of the field will be who?
Mm-hmm. The oppressor.
Yeah, there'll be all these other races. You understand? We're just a harmless speckled bird of many colors. And the oppressor, the Africans, the Arabs, the Chinese, they're here to devour us in all manner of ways.
Right.
You understand? We can't make it. With them around, we got Chinatown, we got all these African businesses and these Arabs in every gas station. No matter where we go, what we do, it's either they're going to be destroying us mentally or spiritually or financially. You understand? So with that, I hope that answers your question, Car.
Salaki, sir, if I could, it answered mine. I just hope the sister paying attention
Come,
to the class. I gave her the information. So that's the way I didn't have enough time to break it down.
Right,
But
right.
You did, but that's what I was trying to.
So with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer Rahab.
Big shout out to Lamar California, down for class, man. Get mad for that. All right, it's like my tardiness. I apologize. Here. All right, Lamar, can you answer brother's question?
Sure.
All right, cool. Any other questions? All right, cool. Any questions in the room? All right, let's try to get to my topic. Now, have any of y'all seen the movie Planet of the Apes?
Nah, sir.
If you've not seen this live, I have to do the spoiler alert. I have to do a straight review on the film. You understand what I'm saying? In that film, Akim, who all seen the last 3 movies of Planet of the Apes? Raise your hand. Who all seen it? You saw 2? All right, so let me get find the story of Jacob and Esau in the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter. And find the precept when it says that they shall narrowly look upon them and says, is this the man that did wicked nations? Find that scripture for me. So we all know that what's gonna happen when Christ come back, black people are gonna come back to their power in an actual state of rulership. But first, what we gotta do is we gotta raise up brothers and sisters all across the world, man. And once we start raising up brothers all across the world, black people are going to start to come together under one banner, under Commander Jay Hunt.
Right.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And once that happens, black people are actually going to come together and be one. No more division amongst blacks and Latinos.
Right.
It's the labeling is going to change. The label is going to be like, I'm not black, I'm an Israelite.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The label is not going to be like, oh, I'm Latino, or I speak Spanish or Portuguese or French or Italian. We all gonna speak one language,
Right.
and language gonna be Talashuan Kadash. We actually building the nation up right now. You understand what I'm saying? We got Hebrew classes every Friday. We got brotherhood classes. We got scripture breakdown classes. We got Sabbath service, breaking down the law. We build our nation up from the ground up. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see. Anyone got the scripture I'm looking for? You got it? Go ahead. Go ahead, Yordan.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 21.
Uh-huh.
And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord was entreated of him.
Mm-hmm.
And Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
Mm-hmm.
And the children struggled together within her.
Right. I mean, these were twins that was fighting in the womb. Read on.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Mm-hmm.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Why is it saying 2 manner of people? 2 manner of people. Raj?
So meaning 2 manner of people, meaning they behave different.
Give my ass perfect. Perfect answer. They behave different mannerisms. They act different. They eat different. You know what I'm saying? Like when you at a restaurant, you know what I'm saying, you order steak. He like his steak what? Rare. Uncooked. You know what I'm saying? They don't wash their hands when they use the bathroom. They smell like dog when they get caught up in the rain. You know what I'm saying? They like to all that adventure stuff. They like doing the rock climbing, skydiving. You know what I'm saying? All that adrenaline, crazy stuff. Black people, we just like to chill in the crib, man. We live a simple lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Esau, he get all the money. What he do? He bought all the prostitutes, bought all the drugs. He have orgies in the churches, orgies in the clubs, orgies in the house. They having sex with their siblings and their uncles and their brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 manner of people are, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
One people gonna be stronger than the other people. Who's that people talking about? Talking about you, black man. You dominate every sport there is. Top boxers, MMA fighters, baseball players. Simeon dominate the baseball field. Judah dominate the football field. You know what I'm saying? Raj, can I get a water? Oh, sure. Young man, you might give me water.
Because
Get a cup of water.
even academically, people are getting like higher GPAs, higher IQ than like Albert Einstein.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing, you know what I'm saying, that we can't do. Even in our captivity, we top of everything that we do in our captivity. You know what I'm saying? The reason why that we're not on top right now because of what? Because of our sins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read. Go ahead, my Jordan.
Khan, sir. And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder shall serve the younger. That's prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Read.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Go ahead. Skip down to verse 25.
Khan. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
First came out red. When that white baby come out the womb, what color is that baby? Bloodshot red. Make sure you raise your hand, young man. Bloodshot red. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a red jelly bean. Read on.
Khan. And they called his name Esau.
Mm-hmm.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
How come that Jacob didn't have a physical description? Carl.
So like it, sir, is it because at that time everybody else was the same complexion?
Not the same complexion, but everyone had melanin color. Yeah, everyone had different shades of brown. You know what I'm saying? This is the birth of the white race, the white people, Esau. You know what I'm saying? We look up like different archaeologies or histories. In the Greeks, they'll have Idumea, because they came from Edom. You know what I'm saying? Not even like when it comes to like the symbol of America, what's the symbol of America? The eagle. You know what I'm saying? Like they have the eagle of America, they have the eagle in France, eagle in Spain, eagle in Germany, eagle. Every white culture has the symbol of the eagle. You know what I'm saying? In their kingdoms, right? The eagle. All right. You know what I'm saying? Because they all come from Esau. All right, read.
Khan. And his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years when she bare them.
Go ahead.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
He's a what?
A cunning hunter.
Why is so like Esau is a cunning hunter? Meaning what? They love to hunt. You know what I'm saying? They like to go in the woods and hunt deer and having trophies of all the animals in their houses and all that kind of stuff. White people, our president, they hunt for sport. We hunt for survival. That's the only difference is the guys that be hunting the buffalo and all that kind of stuff. They use the buffalo for everything. They use the skin for the leather work. They use the bones to build up their teepees and they tents. They use their bones for the weapons. They use every part of a buffalo. You know what I'm saying? For their whole village. You know what I'm saying? Once Esau done seen what the buffalo was used for in the Americans, what they do? They killed all the buffalo. Right. Had them all piled up in carcasses and whatnot. They did that to take away the resources from the Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? Read.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field.
What?
A man of the field.
Why does it say he's a man of the field? What does that mean, a man of the field? Gotcha. I know you know Raj. Tell up.
Concert is talking about he's a warrior.
No. Yeah, man.
Maybe a farmer.
No. We'll say he's a man of what's a field? What's a field? What's a field? Look at the word field, Raj. Look at the word field. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's like grass.
It is grass, but what does it mean when it says he's a man of the field?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? No sweat. We're gonna find out.
God. Definition of field.
Mm-hmm.
An area of open land,
Mm-hmm.
especially one planted for crops or pasture,
Okay.
typically bounded by hedges or fences.
Is there more on that?
A piece of land used for a particular purpose, especially an area marked out for a game or sport.
Okay. All right. This is not what I'm looking for, but what does it mean by man of the field? Read the part again, Yardan, if you could.
Kanawakan. And Esau was a cunning hunter.
Esau what?
Was a cunning hunter.
Esau was a cunning hunter, meaning that this cat loves to hunt. You know what I'm saying? You got all them white friends in high school, but they always got the camouflage jackets on. They get the camouflage jackets on, got the camouflage boots on, and they got crossbows in their backyard. And you know what I'm saying? They got a gun range in their backyard. You know what I'm saying? They love to shoot guns. They look like Esau be having the kids shoot guns at age 5. At age 5, they take their son out hunting.
Right.
They take out the sons hunting in the field. And once they have their first kill, what they make them do? Lamar, what they make them do when they kill their first kill?
Eat their heart.
Eat their heart. Lamar knows because he from Oregon, so that's what they do. They drink the blood. They drink the blood of the first kill. They actually drink the blood of the deer or eat their heart, like Lamar said. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Raj.
Slice for your question about the field. Trooper Bonayat said, "Man in the field," meaning he knows the land and it's like an animal.
Yeah, somewhat, kind of, sort of, yeah. Karaka.
So like it, so is this saying he's an outdoorsman?
Give him a hand. He loves not just like going outside and get some fresh air. I ain't talking about that kind of outdoor. I'm talking about outdoors. This is they like the rock climb, like on top of the mountain, Mount Everest. They love to skydive. They love to like go in the deep ocean without any submarines. What is it? Scuba diving. You know what I'm saying? They love the adventure.
Right.
They get adrenaline from the adventure. They love to like do cave dive. There's a thing called cave diving. When they actually go in the cave, they actually dive in caves. People actually die by diving in caves, and people still do it. Well, our presidents still do it.
Right.
Niggas ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one documentary. It's called Solo. It's on Disney Plus. This guy, he actually rock climbed on top of Yellowstone Mountain with no rock climbing gear. One fall, he could have just died instantly.
Right.
But that's what they love to do. They love the outdoors. They love to see the animals and all kinds of stuff. All the documentaries you see about the Animal Planet and all that kind of stuff, that's Esau doing that kind of stuff.
Right.
Esau like to get up and close with the lions and tigers, playing with monkeys. Like this Esau be having monkeys as pets, chimpanzees as pets. Black people ain't doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They love the thrill of the adventure. That's what Esau is. That's why it's called a man of the field. He likes the outdoors, like the extreme outdoors. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And Jacob was a plain man.
Jacob was a what?
A plain man.
Everybody understand that, right?
All right.
What does it mean to be a plain man? I know you know, Raj. Carl, you off the thousand. I know you know. You're a playing man yourself. It's a lot of concern. Just got off the sleigh. I'm just trying to relax, sir. What does it mean, Natasha?
Sir, does it mean simple? And you know, we don't need much to be content.
That's the point. Give him a hand. We like the simplicity of things. We don't ask for much. We like to chill in the crib with our families. You know what I'm saying? We like to kick it with our people that we love and care about. You know what I'm saying? That's our thrill. Our thrill is just to have fun, just kick it with each other. We like to socialize with our own people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Dwelling intense.
Dwelling in what?
Intense.
Dwelling intense. Meaning what? He ain't trying to go far. He ain't trying to go out of space. He ain't trying to, you know, go in the mountains. Brother trying to go to his crib. Like, moment you clock out your stereo, what the first place you go to? The crib. The crib. You go to the crib, you get a nice cold beer, your wife at home, children at home, you just chilling in the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? You a simple man. You know what I'm saying? So is Isupk. This a thing they do. It's called a siesta. Anybody know what siesta is? No? Good.
Is that when they sleep?
Nah.
No?
Nah. Siesta is like a party. It's like the same way. It's like a party they had.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like when they get done working, it's like they like to gather together with their families and, you know, get on the grill, just make some tacos, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling. All right. Go ahead.
Wakan, verse 28. And Isaac,
you skipped that. We already get that, right? Okay. All right. What's the next scripture I'm looking for? Raj, yeah.
So Isaiah chapter 14 and 16.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let's get to start at verse 1. So, like in the film Planet of the Apes, right? We all know about who Caesar was. Caesar was a fictional character. You know what I'm saying? That genetically was smart because the doctor created a cure for Alzheimer's disease. And because of that, he gave the antidote, you know what I'm saying, to one of the chimpanzees. She was pregnant, ended up having a baby who was Caesar. Caesar genetically had the antidote embedded into his DNA, so he got smarter as he grew older. The older he get, the smarter that he got. You know what I'm saying? And so what happened was Caesar became intelligent, knowing that, like, yo, something wrong with the apes. You know what I'm saying? Why are we in cages? This, that, and the third. So long story short, Caesar got the antidote, gave all the antidotes to the chimpanzees. The chimpanzees got smarter. And throughout the films, as the chimpanzees and the apes got smarter, the humans got weaker.
Right.
Because like they could not handle the antidote. It created a disease. It was called the simian disease. And so as the chimpanzees got smarter, humans began to lose their speech. They began to lose the way they think. In the newest film, they actually act like animals. They was like walking in the woods butt naked, sipping water, like animals. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I like this film so much because it kind of represents the truth. The more black people wake up, you know what I'm saying, as far as the knowledge, the quicker it is the kingdom will fall. That's why I'm a big fan of these type of films. You know what I'm saying? Planet of the Apes and all that kind of films is a real good film to watch. You know what I'm saying? All right. Get your hand up.
Oh, that scripture.
Yeah, go ahead.
And we also have a question too. So
go ahead. What's the question?
According to Trooper Bonnie, is the eagle a symbol of them being a predator?
That's a good question. Yes, it actually is. Go to Lamentations. Find this precept for me. Our prosecutors, they're swift as the eagle. Find that precept for me. That's a good question right there. And find a precept in Carl, find a precept in Deuteronomy where it says we shall be taken to a nation as swift as the eagle flieth. Find that precept as well. You got limitations?
Come.
Go ahead.
Come. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
Go to verse 18.
Come.
No, verse 17. It's lucky.
Come. The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse 17.
Go ahead.
As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help.
Right, it's talking about us. Our eyes have failed for our vain help. What's that vain help is talking about? It's talking about these religions. You know what I'm saying? Christianity, Islam, you're oppressor, you out there voting. Everybody getting ready for the election this year for Donald Trump and Joe Biden. They ain't gonna help you out. You know, no matter who you vote for. You could vote for Joe Biden, you could vote for Donald Trump. You're still gonna be the same state you in right now. It ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? It's a vain help, meaning that the help don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Black people been going to our oppressors for 500 years. Ain't nothing changed. You still on the bottom. Read.
Come. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Right. That nation is talking about America. America cannot save you. America will not save you. You know what I'm saying? They care about what's going on in their country. They care about Israel and Palestine and what's going on in the Middle East versus dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Well, meanwhile, you're the ones that's building their kingdom up. Right. Palestine ain't doing nothing for America. Israel ain't doing nothing for America. Like, you're the ones you are the battery in America. That's you. You understand what I'm saying? Read.
Verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
They hunt our steps.
They what?
They hunt our steps.
They hunt our steps. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the water over there. So the water, I appreciate it though. They hunt our steps. Back in slavery, what you was like gang to them. They used to round you up, hunt you down like dogs. Every time a slave ran away, what they use? They used them hounds on you. Right. They used them hounds. They was hunting you like a deer. Right. They grab them hounds, and once you start hitting them hounds, it's time to run. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come. That we cannot go in our streets.
That we can what?
That we cannot go in our streets.
It's talking about the police right there. You can't be in your own neighborhood. Police all in your neighborhood. Actually, where you going? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? In your neighborhood. You can't even have to be the comfort in your own neighborhood while police harassing you. Read on.
Come. Our end is near.
Mm-hmm.
Our days are fulfilled.
Go ahead.
For our end is come. Verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
Our what?
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
It's talking about Esau. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of heaven. Go ahead.
Come. They pursued us upon the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
They laid wait for us in the wilderness.
That's a precept right there. All right, next precept.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies.
This is the curse that we're reading about. This is what happens if we break God's laws. And once you break God's laws, what's going to happen, Carl?
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Right. We didn't understand English. We didn't understand Spanish, Portuguese, or French, Creole. We did not understand none of these languages. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance.
Go ahead.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
That's what kind of animal that's dealing with in America. All right? You're dealing with someone that don't care about how old or young you are. That don't matter. You got children back in like 1920s, man, being hung at age 14, 15 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got kids serving lifetime sentences in prison. Like, they don't give a damn about how young you are. We all know that young people make mistakes. We all know that young kids can make dumb decisions. You know what I'm saying? But Esau will go to the extreme. He'll treat you and charge you like an adult, as if you knew better. As he don't know that children are children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read.
Now, come, verse 51. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed.
Meaning that Esau gonna take everything that you work for. That's really what it means. Yeah, everything that you work for. You worked up building up Black Wall Street. You worked building America. You worked up building all these cities that you built: Chicago, Detroit, Harlem, Atlanta. All these black cities, man. And you did not reap the benefits of building these cities. You know what I'm saying? You on the bottom. Meanwhile, he let other nations come to your neighborhood and build up shop. You getting fried chicken from an Arab. Make it make sense. You get fried chicken from an Arab. Right? Fried chicken from Korea, from the Korean stores. Make it make sense. Right? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind, or flocks of thy sheep, until he have destroyed thee.
Pretty much, like Esau. That's nature. Esau, man, taking everything from you, man. All right, drop that. Let's go to It should ask Bonnie has a question about the eagle. You did? All right, cool. Let's go to Isaiah 14. I don't get there with you. Go ahead, start at verse 1.
Come. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
And what?
And set them in their own land.
Why is it so important about the scripture right here? Why is it so important? Why I would say for the Lord have mercy upon Jacob and set them in their own land? Why is the scripture so important? Raj?
It's likely because the Lord didn't have mercy, then Israel will be no more.
Give me more. I wouldn't even say that. I would say this. We haven't received mercy for no one. You know what I'm saying? Esau ain't giving you no mercy.
Right.
The other nation ain't giving you no mercy. Scripture said for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Meaning that only person that's gonna give us mercy is the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Come. And set them in their own land.
And what?
And set them in their own land.
4:2. We are not in our own land. You are on the south and west side of Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be in Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ruling planet Earth. But meanwhile, you in the ghetto. The ghetto. Read on.
Come. And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And the what?
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
What does that mean? Is it talking about we all gonna come together, live side by side? That's what Ape said. Ape said we gonna live side by side with the humans. I hear you. Just know, like, one thing about these films, the villain's always the good guy. You know what I'm saying? Going up in the truth fight, you gonna know that all these cats that be fighting for supremacy for their people, that's actually the good guy. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Yardan.
It's crazy. Like all throughout, like watching cartoons and everything, I always wanted the villain.
The villain, you know? He thought the villain was terrible. But meanwhile, the villain was the good guy. Go ahead, Carl.
It's a lot here. Just to piggyback on what the other one said, like when I watch X-Men, I always sided with Magneto.
Right. Magneto was the good guy. You know what I'm saying? Magneto was for his people. He knew that, you know what I'm saying? He was like, say, we don't come together, man, the people going to destroy us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It goes for Magneto, Megatron. Who else? Killmonger. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Thanos. You can say Thanos. You know what I'm saying? All the villains that you thought that was bad were good. They were good guys. And the good guys in these films were Christian as hell. Talking about come together.
Right.
You a whole robot from a super civilization. We're talking about coming together with humans. Go ahead, Lamar.
Not only that, after they joined the humans, we need the Autobots. They got enslaved by them.
They got
enslaved by the humans.
They got enslaved by them. Like Optimus Prime was fighting to protect Earth, and after the film was throughout, they was hunting them down. Right. This is the result of being a Christian now.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Megatron would never. Megatron would never. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead though.
Carl. And the strangers shall be joined with them.
What does it mean? Strangers shall be joined with them. It's talking about living together side by side. Go ahead, Raj.
Oh, so it's talking about slaves.
Talking about slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way how you came to Esau, what? Food stamps, Section 8, all these programs. You actually went to America. You want to do the voting. You want to give all politics just to, you know what I'm saying, get the benefits what Esau can give you. You know what I'm saying? You became beggars. Go ahead, Yordan.
What's so heavy about what you're saying, even the statement about, you know what I'm saying, like the villains, you know what I'm saying, or the superheroes being Christians, right? So the brother that just got threw in the water by his friends, you heard that story?
Nah, I heard.
So it was a brother that he was hanging out, you know what I'm saying, with a whole lot of devils, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They, you know what I'm saying, pushed him in the water and the brother couldn't swim. So the brother, you know what I'm saying, like was underwater for a long period of time, even to the point when somebody, like a stranger, came to help him. His friends just sat up there and just, and they was gonna let the man drown.
Yeah.
So the stranger saw him down there, helped him out, but the brother was like brain dead for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he just now coming to consciousness a little while after, and the brother, he just like saying he forgive them and didn't really mean to do it.
Come on, man.
Kind of stuff. He made a statement just recently, man.
Come on, man.
All the way Christian. You know what I'm saying?
The same when I was with Rodney King. Got beat up by all the policemen. What do you say? Can we all just get along? You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing about the moral that, which you bring so heavy, the whole moral of that film, the new recent one, is don't trust these people. Like,
right.
Don't trust. They have a natural, they have a nature about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way of just coming together with these people. God already set this up for you. Finest preaching for me, can the Lord can make straight what he made crooked. That's one thing about us. Like black people, we so compassionate. Ain't nothing wrong with having compassion. You know what I'm saying? That's the gift that the Most High gave us, to have compassion. But using that gift to the wrong people, like people have compassion and love for your own people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, forget the nation don't need your love. Right? You're not in a position to give your love for them anyway. Go ahead, Yordan.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 13.
Go ahead.
Got it, Akim? Come. Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked?
Like read that part again from the top again.
Consider
the work of God.
Consider the work of God.
I mean, consider the work of the Most High. This is what the Most High made. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For who can make that straight which he hath made crooked?
The Most High did it. The Most High made Esau the villain. You know what I'm saying? You know how is the director of film? The director creates the villain and creates the hero. That's who he is. He's the director. You know what I'm saying? The problem is, man, you actually doing you're playing the wrong roles.
Right.
You know, so you're supposed to be the hero. But Esau, he plays a villain pretty well. Right. Very well. He's doing a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? The Most High created Esau as the villain. You can't trust these people, lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? You've been in America for 500 years. It's been proven in history. Read the history books. Read about the Namer Indians. Read about Sitting Bull and Red Cloud. All these brothers that thought they can trust these people. You know what I'm saying? Esau, how many treaties that he made with the Namer Indians? How many? How many treaties? Somebody called Conte Carriage. She probably knows.
I think it's over 177.
100 what?
177.
177 treaties. How many did he keep? Not one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. We call him the devil for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Call him the devil was a slave term. This ain't came out of the school. Black people been saying this for hundreds of years. Saying that Esau is the devil, they came back from slavery. Right. The devil is not underground that you Christians thought. He ain't a one with pitchforks and when you die, he's a naked red little thing with a pitchfork. Esau is Joe Biden, Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The police officer. That's who the real devil is. All right, read. You guys in on that, Jordan?
Yeah, come on.
All right, let's go back to Isaiah.
Come. And the stranger shall be joined with them. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Everybody understand that, right? Go ahead.
Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
And what?
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
What does that mean? Go ahead, Raj.
Like the Lord said, so we meant to be on top, and they meant to be on the bottom.
They're gonna put them in the rightful place. You know what I'm saying? Most High, He's creating a society. You know what I'm saying? You belong on top, and they belong on the bottom. That's what it means. You're going to bring them into their natural state, way they belong. You know what I'm saying? They don't belong on top. They don't belong to rule. They don't know how to rule. You see that right now. You see the state that we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? Black people can rule better than our oppressors.
Right.
We can rule the planet Earth better than our oppressors.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
They shall what?
And the house of...
No, read that part, the word.
Come. Shall possess them.
Shall put what?
Shall possess them.
Shall possess them like you possess like some material at your house. How you possess a dog, some property. They're gonna be your property.
That's right.
They're gonna belong. They're gonna be having change too. They be eating what Cap is saying. They be in the cage eating what? Kibbles and bits. Kibbles and bits in dog cages. You know what I'm saying? You gonna walk them down the street, pull a little chain around their neck, walk them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that, huh? You know what I'm saying? Read.
Come. Shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
In the land of what?
In the land of the Lord.
In Jerusalem. Go ahead.
Come. For servants and handmaids.
For what?
For servants and handmaids.
This is beautiful right here.
Right.
This is Planet of the Apes. This right here is Planet of the Apes. They made that film back in the 70s talking about you. Because they thought that you were monkeys. Mm-hmm. You ever seen the movie King Kong? King Kong was talking about you too. King Kong was actually made after a boxer. What was the boxer name?
Jack Johnson. Sir.
Can you find a picture? Cut Raj, Jack Johnson. Find it for me. Go ahead, man.
And Planet of the Apes, the original, the Edomite that wrote that.
Yeah.
The story goes that he wrote Planet of the Apes after he saw the riots in Watts. So he watched the Watts riots on TV.
Right.
And after that, wrote Planet of the Apes.
Makes sense. The box, yeah. It should be a picture of him holding the white girl, and the same one, an actual picture of King Kong holding the same woman. It should show it. They put that on the screen for me. Go ahead, Mariah.
Good. What's so crazy about these about Esau? Okay, I don't know if I remember. Paul Mooney did it, but his comedies, he was like, if you look at the so-called white man, he's the man that's red hairy, and if you look at their lips, they got the thin lips like the monkey.
Oh yeah, for sure. They actually relate to the monkeys more than we do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got there to call you monkeys, but meanwhile, who's hairier like a monkey? Exactly. Who has small lips like a monkey? You know what I'm saying? Who likes to climb like a monkey?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's Esau. They more relate to monkeys than we are. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call Neanderthals.
Right.
They live in what they call Caucasians.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You ever seen caveman talking and saying ooh, ooh, all that kind of stuff? Yeah, that was them. That was in the Caucasus Mountains. They actually got to have a village today in 2024. There's a village in Russia where they walk on all fours.
God.
I want to find that for me too. Find that video for me next. I want everybody to see that film as well. There's a village now in Russia where there's a village where they actually walk on all fours like dogs. I was like, God dang. Now, what we reading out the Bible is the truth. Yeah. You found it out? Someone find that picture for me real fast and send it to Raj.
Which one?
What's the boxer name?
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson, yeah. You should say just put Jack Johnson and King Kong just right next to it. It should see it. Hold on. One thing about Jack Johnson is, man, Jack Johnson, he had a hard lust for white women. You know what I'm saying? No different than all these athletes today. You know what I'm saying? All these football players and boxers and rappers, he had a strong lust for white women. That's why in King Kong, who did King Kong save in the film?
White woman.
A white woman. You know what I'm saying? In the recent Planet of the Apes, who did the monkey save in the Planet of the Apes? Give me a good guess.
The white people say.
White woman. You know what I'm saying? You get right there. You can get that right there. That was too low. Let me see you got a picture of it. You can use that, yeah. Use that as well. Pull that film. I'm gonna send you a link, Raj, about the let me see.
Black fur.
Man.
I don't know.
I see that right there. That right there was who was his name? Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson was a famous heavyweight boxer. You know what I'm saying? But he loved white women. After Jack Johnson, they made a film called King Kong. See, look, he got the lips, full lips. King Kong got full lips. You know, he got the muscles, just like Jack Johnson. You know what I'm saying? There's another picture you got? Right there, like that picture right there with LeBron James. Pull that one.
Oh, yeah.
That right there.
Wow.
See that right there? That's how they see you. They see you like monkeys to this day. Meanwhile, like black people think that we all free and everything's all fine and dandy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is how they see you. It no matter how much money you make or success you have, they still see you as someone that's low. You know what I'm saying?
That's like, sir.
Go ahead, Maya.
Whoever the photographer was for that Vogue magazine, whatever that magazine, they purposely recreated that image with LeBron. They got him mouth open, holding the Edomite woman, exact duplicate of the King Kong poster.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Jordan.
Like, what in the hell do this even got to do with something like a Vogue magazine? Supposed to be like about clothing, don't it?
Clothing, fashion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be about that.
But you know, we was just talking about earlier this week or last week, you know, about the whole LeBron James the project that a kid did, you know what I'm saying, in the school. But this is just representation that has actually been done in the industry, like, you know, comparing them to a monkey before.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, but who am I? I'm just someone that don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. Go ahead, Raj. Keep reading. You get the link I sent you? All right, come.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and in verse 2. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Break that down. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. Maya?
So like you, sir, said that in that time when Christ returns, we are going to enslave our former slave masters.
That's what it means. We will enslave the people that enslaved us. That's how you break it down. We will enslave, put in servitude the same people that put us in servitude.
That's right.
That's called righteous judgment. Thus says the Most High.
That's right. All right.
Go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
They shall what?
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Planet of the Apes. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear.
Everybody understand that? Finally, the prison where it says they shall never look upon him. This is on the same chapter. Verse 16.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
Verse 12, Salaki, my bad.
Verse 12.
Go ahead.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Now, a lot of Christians going to be confused. They think like it's an actual angel. But who is Lucifer, you know what I'm saying, according to the Bible? How art thou fallen? I know you know, Raj. What's your rank out? Yeah, you already know. You know this as a 50 already. I want my young troopers and my young men to answer these questions. That's how you learn. That's how you learn in scripture breakdown. Even if you ain't got the right answer, you know what I'm saying. Still answer the question. Go ahead. Yeah, man.
Is he like a trickster or someone who tricks people?
You can, yeah. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying. Give him a hand for that. You know what I'm saying. But I ain't talking about that. Read the part again, Raj.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
What does it mean when it says how art thou fallen from heaven? What does that mean? First, I'm gonna break that down. Korangabar.
How How do y'all falling for rulership?
How you know it's rulership?
Because it's four types of heaven. Like the first heaven is a condition.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? Get mad for that. It's a condition. You know what I'm saying? Like Esau. Oh, I gave it to him. Esau is in the high state, like heaven. Heaven is like he has everything. You know what I'm saying? And scripture say, "How art thou fallen from heaven?" Read.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Go ahead.
How art thou cut down?
What's like my bad? What does it mean, son of the morning? What does that mean? Yeah, down up. I don't want no high ranking brothers. You know, I understand how Cat feels, man. Why be raising my hand all the time? I kind of understand how you feel now. I want some young men, some young officers to answer these questions. You know what I'm saying? What does it mean be son of the morning? You gotta exercise your brain, you gotta think, okay. Son of the morning. What do you think when you think about son of the morning? What is it? What comes to mind? Go ahead, Natasha, y'all.
It's like something shining, like an example.
Give him a hand. You know what I'm saying? Man, this cat shining. He's shining. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants to be like Esau. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to wear the suit and tie. Everybody wants to shade their face. Everybody want what he got. That's why everyone wants to do trade with America. Because what? They want the benefits of America. They want the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People listen to white people more than black people because why? Every time a white person talk, what they do? People listen. Because they think what? When you see a white man, think of what? Success.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, his circle is what? White people. He likes being around white people. Because he believes that white people are more successful than black people. You know what I'm saying? Like he likes to wear their clothes and wear their shoes. Like buying expensive designer clothes from white people. They look trash, but they buy it anyway. You know what I'm saying? They want his woman. You know what I'm saying? They want what he got. Read.
How art thou cut to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
This what?
Which didst weaken the nations.
Esau weakened the nations. How he weakened the nations? And tell y'all.
Many ways, sir. Conquering the nations, manipulating politics, famine, warfare, everything.
Everything, you know what I'm saying? He weakened the nations. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend unto heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Break that down. This was kind of meaty right here. No, Diddy. Go ahead, Natasha.
I'm sure it's talking about them wanting to rule not only the world, but the cosmos also. You know, that's why they got their what they're going to create the base, the Space Force and the base on the moon and everything like that.
Yeah, something like it, kind of, sort of. Krungabar.
Do you believe that they being in the moon? Because there's a lot of, I mean, like I be saying like
we ain't talking about that right now. We're talking about the scriptures right now. Let's stay on topic. Stay on topic. Tazia.
Can you repeat the question, sir?
Yeah, go ahead, read the scripture again.
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend unto heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Break that down. I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I might need a hiring officer to answer this. What does it mean, Raj?
Slice from like he wants to put his kingdom above the kingdom, above where the Most High is.
I'm sort of, but no. This is breaking to simplify. It's more like a metaphor. This one right here. Mayat.
So like you said, he wants to rule over God's chosen people forever.
That's what it means. The stars of God is talking about the children of Israel.
Right.
That's what it means. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about the children of the Most High. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the most high.
That's what he's talking about. Like, it's talking about like his state that he is right now. He's trying to be like the Most High. He's trying to rule over the tribes. Anyone that rules over the tribes of Israel, you run the earth.
Right.
It's been proven all throughout history. When Egypt ruled over Israel, they took over the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Babylonian Empire. Same thing with the Romans. Same thing with the Greeks. Same thing with the Persians. All throughout history. When you look at history, all the top empires of their time, Israel was under them. Every single one of them. We only been on top one time. One time, that was it. It was with King David and King Solomon. What was like 80 years? God dang. We had 80 years of rulership. God dang. And we effed up. We have 80 years of rulership, man. Everybody else got like 200 years, 400 years, 1,000 years. My God dang. Good, Jordan.
But we also had the dark ages too.
Oh yeah, you can say that.
If I could, sir, I just wanted to give the young man a little advice too. When you hear them breaking down essential scriptures like this one, you know what I'm saying, it's good to take notes. Even if you put it in your phone, you know what I'm saying, what you get, the answers you get, you know what I'm saying, make sure you put them in your notes.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, so give him a hand for Jordan. This is class, Doctor. Yeah, so you already know in class, y'all brothers still in school. You know what I'm saying? You should know that every time you go to class, you have some notes to take.
Right.
You know, go ahead, Mariah.
And good too, to add to what y'all was saying, every Monday night, that he would speak live, and they be breaking down scriptures, they be getting it in, so you can ask some questions. Every Monday you can learn a lot.
Absolutely. Hell, all the live classes you take notes on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, one thing about the truth, you come into truth, man, you gotta soak everything up, man. You gotta be like a sponge in this truth. Soak up everything based on what we've been taught in classes. Soak up on how brothers act amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? See how they walk, see how they talk, everything. You gotta be like a what's the word, man? A sponge, but something like we observe everything, man. You gotta be like I have a name for it. It'll come to mind, but I say sponge though. You gotta be like a sponge in this truth, man. Just absorb everything. You gotta be like a child. Like a new child. Child learns more based on what they see versus what they hear. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that working with children learn better based on what they see. And Christ tells we come to the truth, you gotta be like a new babe in the truth. You gotta take out everything out what you learn in the world, just put everything what you learn in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like a new babe in this thing.
Right.
All right. Read on.
Go. Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
If they're gonna be brought down to the lowest point, you know what I'm saying? Like the same way how you are right now, the script's gonna flip.
Right.
Like what's that movie called? Trading Places. Trading Places. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be just like that, Trading Places. All right. Read on.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Break that down. What does it mean that shall narrowly look upon him? They shall narrowly look upon him. Go ahead, Natasha.
Is it talking about rarely see them?
That's true, but no. They shall narrowly look upon him. Read that part again, Ryan.
Come. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Stop. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon. What does it mean to narrowly look? What does that mean? You know what I mean?
To barely pay attention to.
Kind of, sort of. You know what I mean?
Small thing.
Huh?
Small thing.
A small glance. Like, give me an example.
Like,
Kind of. Give me something. Give me more. What does it mean to narrowly look upon someone?
Give the microphone.
It ain't working? It's on?
So I have a small glance or worthless, like just barely see.
Nah. I'm gonna try to read it again, Raj.
Book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
All right, stop. Tell y'all, you got it?
So is it talking about like trying to focus hard or pondering on who this person is?
No. For time's sake, my yard.
So like, sir, would it be like when you see something like you squint, it'd be like in disbelief, like
in disbelief. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
right. In disbelief is like, it's kind of like you looking at someone in the street that's homeless, right? And someone tell you that they used to rule the planet Earth. You're like, what?
Right.
Like we're gonna be at a state in our kingdom. We're gonna look at white people as if like they're nothing, and we're gonna be in disbelief and say that we're gonna say to our children this: we used to be their slaves. Your children are going to be in disbelief because of the low state they're gonna be in when Christ comes back. They're gonna be a real low state. What you see in Planet of the Apes? I don't know if you've seen it yet. How they was in the waters and roaming around the woods and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be like that, but times 100. You know what I'm saying? You're going to walk around with your children, you know what I'm saying, with your 200 wives. You're gonna see Esau begging for scraps. And you're gonna tell your children, your family, we used to be their slaves. Your children is gonna be in total disbelief. You know what I'm saying? Because of the lowest state they're gonna be in. Scripture said they're gonna be to the lowest hell. That's what it says. Anyone say that? Read that part again.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, the sides of the pit.
You're gonna be at a point. It's gonna be a point in time where Esau's on top, and that's gonna be a time where Esau's gonna be at the bottom.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And during that period of time, you're going to tell your family or your sons that's going to take on the throne before you die and say, we used to be their slaves. Your son's going to take up your throne. Is going to be in disbelief. You know what I'm saying? That's going to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Come. Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness.
They made the what?
That made the world as a wilderness.
You're gonna break down the history about who Esau is to your children, to your families. You know what I'm saying? Once you break down the history to your family gonna be in disbelief.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine you ruling planet Earth, you ruling stars, you ruling other planets, you got chariots, you got garments made out of gold. You know what I'm saying? Having real gold garments.
Right.
None of that plastic fabric, none of that kind of stuff. You actually have real garments, real armbands made out of solid gold. You have a crown on your head gonna made out of gold, diamonds, all kinds of jewelry. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be looking fly. You're gonna have 100 wives. You're gonna roll over different countries in the world. You're going to travel around the world. You're going to reap the benefits of being under the lordship of Christ. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the state that King Solomon was in back then, it's gonna be 1,000 times better. You know what I'm saying? When Christ come back. It's good to say this: eyes have not seen, nor ears have not heard, nor what comes to the mind of what's gonna happen in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Everything that you imagine what the kingdom of heaven is gonna be like, nothing's gonna compare to that. I like, yeah. What I said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you going everything that you imagine what kingdom's gonna be like, it's gonna be like that times 1,000. I'm not gonna have the Japanese slaves making all the anime. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have he probably gonna rule Japan. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Like my y'all gonna have 1,000 wives. You know what I'm saying? One time you gonna see him say council. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot imagine what the kingdom of heaven is gonna be like. It's gonna be amazing. Right. And plus, the most important thing in kingdom of heaven is we're gonna be together under one rulership, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Come. Book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners.
Go ahead.
Verse 18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory. Every one his own house.
Go ahead. Meaning that everyone's gonna be in their own kingdom. Everybody's gonna have their own land, which they belong. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Come, verse 19. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch.
Go ahead.
And as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, and go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet.
I'm gonna stop there. That's a horror film right there for Esau right there. You gonna be like Candyman in the kingdom of heaven. You ever seen Candyman? Candyman, he was hunting them down. You gonna be like Candyman, kingdom of heaven. You gonna pop up in a pop of smoke, boy. You gonna be man. The kingdom of heaven's gonna be beautiful, lot.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Where we at right now? Let's get some kingdom scriptures. Wrap this up. Give me Revelations. He shall rule them with a rod of iron. Find a precept for me. He shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Yeah, sir.
Go ahead. Where you at?
It's like it's the book of Revelation, chapter 19. No, it's like sir, chapter 2 and verse 27.
Hold on, I'll sit there with you. Start at verse 25.
25, come. The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
Man, Christ is telling you, man, hold fast. We always say, hold your post. You know what I'm saying? Hold fast till Christ come back. We are there, our king. We are at the end. Right. You know what I'm saying? You see what's going on around the world, man. Just hold your post. Don't let nothing wave you to be out this truth. Don't let Satan get to you. Satan gonna come at you strong, guy. When Satan come at you strong, that means time to endure and fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you endure, what does it mean to endure? It means you keep moving, you're tired. You know what I'm saying? This is not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Right.
There's gonna be some days where you don't feel like going to camp. There's gonna be some days where you don't feel like like, you know, doing your job as a priest. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to endure. Endure hardness as a good soldier under Christ. You know what I'm saying? Endure means you're going through pain. You're going through. You ever seen someone run a marathon and they in pain, but they still kept running? That's how you got to be. You got to keep on running, keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're hurt, even when you're tired, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep on pushing, push through, hold fast. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Verse 26. And he that overcometh.
He that what?
Overcometh.
You got to overcome it. Go ahead.
And keepeth my works unto the end.
Keep my what?
Keepeth my works unto the end.
Meaning that not only you got to be in the truth, you got to put in work out. You got to put in some mother effing work. You know what I'm saying? You got to teach. Teach, go to camp. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much teaching. Food drives, clothing drives, travel around different cities, fish, brothers and sisters come to the truth. That's work. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
To him will I give power over the nations.
Read that part again.
To him will I give power over the nations.
You're going to have power. Y'all ain't know what power is. The only power you guys clocking it 9 to 5.
Right.
That's the only power you got. You ain't got power over that. You ain't got power of your own lives, Aki. You, black people is the only people that don't know what it's like to be free.
Oh, God.
Everyone else knows what it's like to be free. The Chinese know what it's like to be free. The Africans know what it's like to be free. The Germans, hell, the Jewish man, America, they celebrated 4th of July in a couple months. They celebrate their own freedom.
Oh, God.
What you celebrate? Juneteenth? Juneteenth not even you wasn't even independent Juneteenth. Right? You was still slaves after Juneteenth. Sharecropping. Run away from the South, getting lynched. There's nothing to celebrate about Juneteenth.
Right.
Black people still oppressed after Juneteenth. So why the hell you rocking what the colors? The black, green, and red for?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Chicago, they treat Juneteenth like another 4th of July. Actually, 4th of July starts in Juneteenth. They start popping fireworks till July 4th. And still pop fireworks after what? This Chicago. When people start doing fireworks? September?
Really, you know what I'm saying? When Memorial Day hit, it's like,
yeah.
Oh, God.
Fireworks until.
Fireworks? Shit. Even after 4th of July, you know what I'm saying? They're probably waiting like what? September?
Like Labor Day.
Labor Day, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Yes, a lot of people celebrate 4th of July for 2 months. That's crazy. Esau might do a little barbecue, might do a little bar crawl for 4th of July, but they just leave it at that. But meanwhile, our people, we go above beyond these holidays. I can go ahead.
The sisters with red and blue, white and blue there.
Oh my God. Looking like Sexy Red, got the red and blue bra on with the white shorts on. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? 4th of July, cats wearing red, white, and blue bandanas. And, whew, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Well, moving on. Read on, Josh.
Verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
He shall what?
Rule them with a rod of iron.
You're going to rule, Akim, with the rod of iron. What does it mean to rule with a rod of iron? What does that mean? What, Maya?
So like you said, that's a hard rulership. Like it's like strict. You know what I mean? Like there's no room for them to breathe when we get over there.
No. What does it mean to rule with a rod of iron? Raj?
This talking about put the slaves to shame?
No. What does it mean to rule with an iron fist? Go ahead, man.
That would mean with like ultimate power and authority.
With what?
Military might.
That's what it means.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have your own military. Everyone ever heard about a dictator, how he rules with an iron fist? It means he rules with the military.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a dictator in the kingdom of heaven. Christ is the ultimate dictator. He's going to rule with the military.
Oh, God.
He got military under him. 144,000.
Right.
Aren't we a military? You know what I'm saying? Christ gonna rule. He's gonna be the ultimate dictator. You know what I'm saying? Like Hitler and who was dictator in Cuba? What was his name?
Castro.
Fidel Castro. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like that, but times worse. But Christ come back. He's gonna be the ultimate dictator. All right. Is that it?
Live, sir.
Go ahead.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father.
Even as what?
As I receive of my Father.
The same reward that the Most High gave to Christ, the same reward He's gonna give to you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have new bodies. You're gonna have superpowers. You're gonna fly. You're going to have super strength. New bodies. You got new bodies. You're gonna fly. You're gonna run fast, and you know all kinds of crazy stuff. Aki, you're gonna be like angels on earth. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen the movie? What's that movie? Super Will Smith.
Oh, Hancock.
Hancock. You're gonna be like Hancock. You know, you're gonna be like Superman. You're gonna be like I will check him for that, because I like Thundercats. I'm gonna give him a pass for that. You know, I love everybody know I love Thundercats. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him a pass on that. So with that, pass class, Police Officer Carl.